Welcome back to JC Motor Garage. So today we're gonna be working on the Integra. We tried to get some of the tint off. You can see right here, we started with the razor blade, but I looked online and I talked to a guy at a tint shop and he told me to put some black trash bag back here, spray it with some ammonia, put a black trash bag on the inside, cut it out to the outside and stick it in there. So that's what we did. We've had some issues with the idle. So map sensor, the baro sensor from the PCM from the ECU. So we found out that we used the factory map sensor. So we bought one from Omni. So we're gonna get that installed. It's a 3-bar instead of a 2-bar. So soon we're gonna get the Honda installed and we're gonna see if that works. So the 3-bar will be tunable from the ECU from the Honda. So let's check it out. We'll let this set for a few hours and let's see if this works. And let's get the map sensor installed and see if the idle's better. So let's do it. All right, so you can see right here, I started taking off the tent. We sprayed it with some sprayer and we got the heat gun. We tried to do it. It started coming off a little bit, but the guy told me to try this with the black trash bag on the inside. So you see that the sun is right there. So it should be beating on this for a few hours. So we'll try this in a little while. We got the rear bushing for the wiper now. I actually bought it off a guy in Kansas. So get this off of here. So we have the rubber bushing for this, and then we got the rear wiper, we got the nut, and we got all that. So we're gonna get this installed. So we're gonna take this off, get this wiper installed. As soon as we get the tint off, we'll get that done. So put that bushing in there, and then we'll start taking off the tint. Right here, you can see that it's bubbled up here, and it's really hard to see out of this because it was baked for a long time. So we're gonna try to do this. So we'll be back in a few hours. We'll see if this works, and then we'll get the map sensor installed, and we'll see if it works better. You're on video. There's Emily from Emily's Crazy World. Say hi.
Hi.
Stay tuned for my next video. Subscribe to Emily's Crazy World. All right. So we've been working on the Integra, and we got the wiper on it right there, the new motor and the new bushing. And we've been having some problems with the baro sensor and the map sensor. So we got a new map sensor from O'Reilly's. I got the ECU unplugged right there. You can see it's unplugged. It's been unplugged overnight to reset it. So Corey's gonna plug in the ECU. I'm gonna give it some power, and we're gonna try this again. So, you ready? Let's try this again. Give her some love. Give Christine some love. See? Integra. Okay, plug her in. Let me know when it's plugged in, then I'll plug in the battery. All right, so Corey's plugged in the ECU. Bailey's out here. She's gonna give it some love, right, Bailey G? And we're gonna plug in the battery, and we're gonna see if this fixes the problem. So we got the new map sensor on right here. We put the new one on. That's the one from O'Reilly's. So, and it wasn't cheap. So it's I believe it's a 1.75 bar. I don't believe that it's a 2-bar because I looked online on the forums. So we'll see. I reset the ECU because we put the 3-bar in here, and I was gonna get right here. We're working on the ECU right here. So I've been working on this, trying to get this done right here. So we got to take this up after I get it desoldered and all the pieces in there. We're going to take it up to the computer shop, and they're going to solder it to make sure that it is good, because they have the right soldering equipment for this, because the soldering gun that I have is not getting hot enough and it's not soldering it right. So we're going to be working on that, getting that installed. All right, let's try it. Let's see if she can get her to idle now that the ECU is reset. Okay, try her. Nope, same thing. It's doing the same thing. Aww. Are you gonna scan it? Shouldn't be no codes on it because the ECU is reset. Might be now. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. See, I can hear the IVC going. Listen. And that's when I unplug it. When I plug it back in,
there's no code.
What's going on? And there's no codes. So what is the problem? Try to keep it running. No, easy throttle. Don't rev it. Just easy throttle. Just try to keep it going.
She doesn't even like a little bit of throttle.
So what the heck is wrong with this thing? If it's not throwing any codes.
Show you TPS.
Huh?
If it's getting voltage. That's the factory TPS.
It is the factory TPS. You're right, it is. Because we bought one from eBay. Let me unplug it. Try it again, see if it does the same thing.
No, she really doesn't want to run in.
Try again. No. Back to the drawing board. Alright, so we've been working on the Honda S300. We got it installed on the board right here. You can see right here and right there. And then we have the VTEC side hooked up right here. And then R34, these ones right here. So I got those installed. I got this one installed. I got a jumper right here for J1. So that's done. Over here, D11, that's done. So I got the board out of the ECU. So we're gonna go ahead and we marked it for the cable right here. So then the Honda right here goes in there, and then the switch right there for your plug for your computer. So we're gonna get ready to do that. All right, so this is the piece that comes out, the circuit board that comes out of the ECU right here. So we marked it right here. So that one needs to be cut out for the printer cable, for the USB to your computer. So we did a P75 conversion for obd1 for the Honda, and then we did this because this is non-VTEC. We did the VTEC. So the VTEC is a 1980. So we did the VTEC conversion. So Corey's going to get ready and cut this little part out right here so we can install the board and install it back in the ECU container thing here, and then get it installed in the car, and then we'll do a video on that. So get ready and cut this in there. I'll just hold it. Here, go ahead. All right, I'll hold it. Just easy. Put the board in there, put that Honda in there, and we'll see if this needs to be cut a little bit more, but I think we're good. We got the rear wiper on the car, and I spray painted it black today, so it looks all black. And we got a new wiper, 19-inch wiper, so this will be working. We'll put this on here. We'll get a little nut for this one. This is not the right one, but we'll get the right one without the little without the washer on it, and we'll tighten that down, and then we'll put the little clamp. We got the piece to cover it, and then we'll have the rear wiper here. I've been working on the paint right over here. Look at that. Look how nice it looks. Just this quarter panel from here that way. And it's got a little oxidation, but it looks a lot better. This is what it used to look like right there. And look at it now. I think I like it. Looks good, huh? Can't wait to get this car painted. Get this done. Tomorrow we're gonna pick up the Denso map sensor for this, and we got a 3-bar. So maybe we use the 3-bar instead of that one. Maybe that'll work. We'll see if it works with it, so we can change it in the Honda. So let's get this installed. P75. Okay, so we got the Honda plugged in right here, the S300, so that has Bluetooth and everything. We got the port cut out right here. You can see that the port's good, so we can plug the cable in. We got the VTEC conversion in right here, right there. The D11 right there. We got the jumper in, so that's all installed. We got this one right over here, so I'll show you a picture of it when we, the one that we did for this. And you can see right up here, it says 1980. So when you do a VTEC conversion, you make sure that you get the one for the board. So the one that we ordered was the 1980, and then we'll tell you exactly which way these go in here. So there's like 5 components. Well, we got this installed, so let's get the covers on and let's see what it looks like after it's installed. All right, so we got the P75 ECU hooked up right over there to the obd1 converter. We got the thing on right here. It says everything is passed, so version 3, Bluetooth passed, firmware passed, everything is passed on it. So we've already registered it. We're trying to figure out right down here, it says driver installed, so we're trying to install the driver. It says online right there. So we are good, we're getting power, everything works. All right, so we've been working on the Integra. We got the Honda set up last night, the S300 with the Bluetooth. We started working on that. So we got the top hats for the RDX 410 injectors right there. So what I've seen online right here, these are from Denso, and you have to take off that little blue tab right there for it actually to fit down right. So we're gonna have to do these, but these would be nice to upgrade the injectors here. We got a connector right here for the ICV pigtail off of 99 Integra right here. As you can see right back here, we've been having problems with this one. The thing just pulls right out. Let's see. I'll pull it right out of here and I'll show you that it comes, the whole thing comes out like this, and I can pull the connector right off. And that's the problem that we're having when we're driving down the road. The connector comes off and the car stalls and we can't start it up again, because Troy was driving it the other day and it stalled. So this will fix this problem. So this is junk. Throw that away. So we got a new pigtail right here. So I'm gonna cut the wires off right here to this one right here. I'm gonna cut the connector off right here to these 2 wires. I'm gonna splice it together. We're gonna solder it, the 2 wires on this little pigtail here, and then we're gonna put some heat shrink right here. We're gonna cut the heat shrink in half and then heat shrink them together, and then we won't have that problem no more. So that'll be issue gone. We bought a map sensor right here. This is the factory Denso one. It seems to only be running on this, but when we put the 3-bar on there, obviously it's not gonna work because it needs to be tuned. But with the Honda, we can change it to a 3-bar. So we're gonna be doing that. I'll be uploading the GSR map in here. I'm doing the disabling the knock sensor and some other sensors on here. Doing the throttle position sensor calibration on it. We'll load the map and then we'll see if it starts. So we're gonna do this right now, and then we'll be back when I get this done. All right, so we got the ICV plugged in. We got the Honda in right there. You can see that the red light's blinking. We got power to the car. So right here, we got the Honda in right there, the S Manager. And you can see right there, we have driver installed and we're online. So I uploaded the ITR map in here. So right now I'm doing, so you gotta disable the knock sensor because in obd1 they didn't have a knock sensor. So you gotta do that. You can go through here and disable the ELD. I watched a couple videos on it, so I disable the ELD. And then pretty much, that's pretty much it. This is the one that we were having problems with right there, the barometric pressure sensor. So we're gonna try it, see if it starts, if we get that code, because right up here you can see that it says, let me see, where's it at? I'm just learning this, so let's see, it'll say code. Oh, right up here it says error codes right there. You'll get an error code and you'll get a little drop down menu and you'll have the error code. So that's where you see your error codes right there. You can see error codes. So there's got different ones on here. So when we go over here to the TPS right here, we'll do that. We'll calibrate that. And then you can see right up here, this little lightning bar right here. When you click on that lightning bar, and that will bring up the tab where you can do your TPS. Okay, so we ended up going the obd2B to obd1, and we got everything working right. We got a fuel pump, and we have this little thing right here, and we have the TPS. Okay, so now we're gonna upload the map. Uploading. We're good. Should have been uploaded now. So now I want to go to sensors, display. I need to figure out why I'm not getting TPS. All right, you want to try it?
Let's try it.
Try it and see if she'll start.
Upload it.
So we got some work done to the Integra. We got the IACV plugged in. We got the other map sensor. We're having a little problems with it. So we decided to hook up the Honda S300 into it. So we got it hooked up. We got the lights on and everything. So stay tuned for the first start with the Honda with the new map. And we'll start doing some tuning with the idle and some of the sensors and stuff like that. We'll get some high readings, and then we'll take it for a drive, and we'll get some data logging. So if you like this video, please give us a big thumbs up. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at JC Motive Garage. Hit that subscribe button. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on JC Motive Garage.